we are out here taking 700 Club Interactive on the road. We're in downtown Norfolk, Virginia at one of the coolest local coffee shops called Coalescence.
Yeah, and we're going to go behind the scenes and see what makes this coffee shop so unique and how the faith of the owners makes all the difference.
We're also going to be making some lattes. You know, it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun.
There's going to be a competition, too.
There is, so...
Of course there will be.
Let's get ready. Let's go get some coffee. Hello. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, too.
Ashley, nice to meet you.
Jenny.
Hey, Andrew. Good to meet you guys.
Excited.
Beautiful, beautiful place. The name, Coalescence. Where does that come from?
Yeah.
Coalescence, it means taking two parts and forming one whole. It's twofold. It plays on the nerdy molecular structure side of coffee, you know, taking beans and water and making dirty water, AKA coffee. But our heart is really about bringing diverse people together to coalesce.
How did you choose Norfolk of all places?
Our business partner, we were originally thinking Richmond, because, I mean, this idea of specialty coffee, we knew would really thrive in Richmond, and it is thriving in Richmond. And I remember the day he calls and he goes, "You should really think about Norfolk. You know, Richmond already has an established community, and Norfolk's kind of, it has some, but it's kind of struggling. It's here and there in little pockets, and that's what we're really all about. We're about creating community." And I was like, wow, knife to the heart. I guess you got me. I can't say no to that. This is what we said that we're doing. We wanted to create community, and we wanted to create spaces where people can come.
This is a very diverse community itself.
Yeah.
It is. So the more people come in here, do they begin to understand that your faith is important to you?
I think it all depends on the person. You know, some people you get into those type of conversations with, you end up just a lot of times, even over the bar with certain people, the conversation leads that way. Some people that come in here, you know, have turned into some of our best friends.
We try to read where people are at in terms of what are people looking for, right? Do they just want a cup of coffee and hi bye and maybe a friend, or maybe a deeper friend, or, you know, how are you? I think I used to worry about okay, you know, go tell it on the mountain, go tell, how do you, and then the more I grow in my own relationship with God, I see it's, you know, I just want to be known. And that's really all we want. So it's, for me, coffee, this has been about wanting every person who walks through that door to feel the same love, value, and belonging as the next person.
I would love to know, what do people order most of the time? Is it usually the same, or what is that like?
Individuals, yes. A lot of people will come in and order the same thing every day. You have some of those. You have some people that want to come in and try things. We have one of our menus that we rotate seasonally is just a creative expression of a bunch of different styles of drinks. Some of them look a little more kind of like cocktails, but for just coffee. And then you have people that are just I want a black coffee. That's all they're interested in. And so we get a really diverse group of people. I'm
a cinnamon latte type of gal.
Yeah, we
you
do
know,
that.
cinnamon, honey,
Yeah.
you can't go wrong with vanilla. You really can't.
Yeah.
So I love that. What about you, Andrew? What do you like?
I just like black, maybe a little cream sugar, but that sounds so lame coming to a place like this. I do wonder if some people come in here, are they a little overwhelmed?
I mean, they could. I mean, it happens for sure. But and you kind of see that, and you kind of read it, and you kind of just start asking questions. What do you like? What do you enjoy? What's your thing? You get some people who are like, oh, I don't know coffee, or I don't like coffee, and you're like, that's totally fine. What do you like? You know, and I think that's, for me, that's really important. When people come here, I'm trying to find out what kind of experience they're looking for. I'm not trying to fit them into any kind of a box. The fact that they walk through the door, I'm stoked.
And I love that you guys aren't judgmental about it, and you give everyone grace. No matter where they're at on their coffee journey, it's you guys
Well, and you are
going to
need grace. You are
I'm going to need
grace?
grace?
Because one of the great things about being with coffee experts is we are going to be taught how to make a latte. And not only will we be taught, but I think there's a little competition.
There
to
is.
see who can do it better.
Who's going to do it better? Who can do latte art better? Are you ready?
You look confident.
Maybe I am. I'm not.
Please stay with us. We'll be back in a moment.